Can you believe a ship can climb 199 meters straight into the air without taking a detour or crossing a mountain? Right here in Guizhou, China, the Gupitan area is home to an incredible water elevator that has attracted worldwide attention. Billions of yuan were invested to cut through mountains, build bridges, and create an extraordinary aerial waterway associated with 6 world records. Before this mega-project was completed, the Gupitan Dam had cut off navigation along the Wu River for more than a decade. Cargo had to be transported slowly along rugged mountain roads, where bad weather could cause further delays. It was expensive, time-consuming, and inefficient. Guizhou's valuable minerals and agricultural products were difficult to transport out, while essential production materials were difficult to bring in. For a province with more than 38 million people, this severely restricted regional economic development and inland water transportation. But after the aerial waterway was completed, it finally removed a major bottleneck in the Wu River shipping route. In simple terms, engineers built 3 giant elevators specifically for ships. The vessel is lifted in stages, with each elevator raising it higher before handing it over to the next. But many people wonder, can a ship weighing hundreds of tons really be lifted this high safely without shaking? The answer is yes. Each ship lift uses a gigantic water-filled chamber, almost like an enormous reinforced bathtub floating in the air. Once the ship enters and comes to a stop, gates at both ends seal the chamber and lock the water inside. The system uses 256 high-strength steel cables working together with a precision balancing system. The result is incredibly smooth and stable movement. With 6 world records associated with the project, this isn't just a transportation system. It's also a major piece of strategic infrastructure. On one side, the Gupetan hydropower station generates clean electricity and helps transmit power from Guizhou to other parts of China, supporting homes and industries. On the other side, the shiplift system opens up a major transportation route along the Wu River. Ships from Guizhou can travel through this aerial waterway and connect with the main shipping network. This helps unlock the potential of the entire inland shipping economy of southwestern China. When nature doesn't provide an easy route, engineers create one, cutting through mountains, crossing rivers, and building elevators that can carry ships into the sky. This is the incredible scale of modern Chinese engineering. The Gupitan ship lift, located in Junyi, Guizhou. When people think of Guizhou, they think of mountains. And the Wu River is one of the most remarkable rivers flowing through this dramatic karst landscape. Along the middle section of the Wu River, between Gupitan and Sidu, the water level difference reaches more than 100 meters over just a few dozen kilometers. Because of this difficult terrain, even small boats once had to be pulled along by ropes, making it impossible to safely accommodate modern cargo vessels. The region's karst landscape also creates extreme water conditions. During the rainy season, water levels can rise rapidly, making navigation even more challenging. However, this same terrain also created ideal conditions for building a hydropower station. Where the Wu River passes through Gupitan, steep mountains rise on both sides, with peaks standing around 300 to 400 meters above the river. So engineers designed the project to take advantage of the natural landscape. The result was the Gupitan hydropower station, with a dam approximately 232.5 meters high, roughly the height of an 80-story building. Just imagine the scale of that. Once the dam blocked the river, the upstream water level rose dramatically, creating a maximum navigation height difference of approximately 199 meters. But there was a major problem. The dam interrupted navigation along the Wu River for more than a decade. To restore the river's shipping route, engineers had to build an enormous shiplift system. And the construction challenge was extraordinary. Workers had to build roads and bridges through steep mountains. Because the elevation difference was so great, the system required 3 stages of shiplifts. The second stage ship lift alone can raise vessels approximately 127 meters vertically, about 14 meters higher than the ship lift at the 3 Gorges Dam. To lift a ship 127 meters, the surrounding structure had to be even taller, reaching approximately 170 meters. This created a world record for the greatest vertical lifting height of a single ship lift. The project required advanced techniques in continuous concrete construction, massive lifting equipment, heavy machinery installation, and sophisticated electrical control systems. The waterway was designed to accommodate vessels weighing up to around 500 tons. This is truly a mega engineering project. Today, Ships can use the three-stage lifting system to achieve something that looks almost impossible. Ships literally appear to fly through the mountains. The completed shiplift system restored navigation along the Wu River after roughly 2 decades of interruption and established 6 world records. And it reminds us of something remarkable. Ancient China built the Dujianjian irrigation system to control and distribute water. Today, modern engineers have created a system where ships can rise into the sky. When I watch this engineering achievement, I don't just see concrete, steel, and machinery. I see what humanity can accomplish when people work together to overcome challenges that are impossible for one person to solve alone. It reminds us of the power of collective human effort. And the pride isn't about saying that only China can build something like this. The truly inspiring part is that human beings, as a species, can unite in the face of enormous challenges and overcome obstacles that once seemed impossible. That ability to work together and solve difficult problems is part of what makes human civilization so remarkable. From the ancient Lingzhou Canal, to the Grand Canal built during the Sui and Tang dynasties, and the more modern Red Flag Canal, history is filled with extraordinary engineering projects that transformed difficult landscapes. Chinese philosophy emphasizes adapting to nature while also finding ways to overcome its limitations. Foreign visitors may simply see a breathtaking engineering spectacle. But behind that spectacle is something much deeper: the determination to improve transportation, connect regions, and help unlock the economic potential of Western China. So, what do you feel when you see a mega project like this? Share your thoughts in the comments.